And welcome to this Southern View election special coming to you from a sweltering hot Cuddappah Lok Sabha constituency. Well, it's 7 p.m. But the temperature here is still around 42-43 degrees C. It's sweltering hot through the day here, and our Southern View election journey after traversing all through Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, now in Andhra Pradesh's Cuddappah Lok Sabha constituency. Remember, this is a fascinating battle here in the Rayalseema region, both an assembly election as well as a Lok Sabha election underway in Andhra Pradesh. A fascinating constituency known as the YSRCP Reddy, late YSRCP Reddy family stronghold. It's been within that family since 1989, and even amongst the assembly segments in these areas, there's none that the TDP has at the moment and has rarely won one or two seats here in Kurnool and Cuddappah districts in Nandyal, which is right next down here where we were yesterday. My colleague Uma Sudhir tracks a lot of this very closely. We wish you were here, right here with us in this hot and sweltering Cuddappah, Uma, but you'll come here just after phase 3 when the campaign gets heated up for phase 4. Just set us up this family politics of the YSR family. It's a battle between the cousins here in Cuddappah. Just give us a context to the battle between YS Sharmila, who's now the Andhra Pradesh Congress Committee President, and YS Jagan Reddy, the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and of course YS Avinash Reddy, who is the incumbent MP here in Cuddappah.
Hottest seat ever, that's what it is, Cuddappah Lok Sabha seat in Andhra Pradesh. And if political temperatures were to be measured against the kind of sizzling heat that we have been seeing, political temperatures would be perhaps 10 times higher. Why I would tell you this is because this has been a bastion of, like you rightly pointed out, the YSR family, and since 1989 it's been with the family itself. First YSR, then his brother Jagan Reddy, then Jagan Reddy, and then Avinash Reddy, and now the sister comes and challenges this. Yes, this sister, this very sister who in fact did those padyatras when Jagan Reddy was in jail. She campaigned for him extensively, and then there was a fallout, something that has occupied everyone's mind space and certainly eyeballs, because this kind of a soap opera, literally almost like that, playing out on television screens day in and day out, with the brother attacking the sister, the brother, sister saying something about the brother. That's something that's captured people's imagination. And interestingly, this particular contest, you don't have the Telugu Desam really in the race. I mean, there's a huge alliance that we are talking about, but the big race here, of course, within the family it is. The sisters, YS Sharmila, supported by her cousin Sunita Reddy, whose father Vivekananda Reddy was murdered in 2019, and that's the basis on which, just before elections, that murder had taken place, and that is the axis on which Sharmila has really mounted her campaign in that home district where Jagan Reddy is said to be very, very strong. That's where he also contests from his assembly seat. Back to you.
That's right, Uma. YS Avinash Reddy, remember, is an accused in that case, and that's playing out on the campaign trail. I caught up with both YS Sharmila and YS Avinash Reddy there in Cuddappah, and I asked them some pretty honest questions about the personal equations here, the accusations that have been made, and the impact it will have on the electorate. Let's listen in to both YS Sharmila as well as YS Avinash Reddy, this incumbent MP here in Cuddappah. Scorching 45-46 degrees C at the Cuddappah Lok Sabha constituency with the Congress candidate YS Sharmila, sister of YSRCP Chief and Chief Minister YS Jagan Reddy, who's taking on the Chief Minister as well as her cousin YS Avinash Reddy here at the Cuddappah constituency. It's a bit of personal battle for you.
Yes, it is. It is because 5 years ago my uncle was murdered brutally. And in these 5 years, we have seen a CBI inquiry conducted into this, and the CBI giving proofs that Mr. Avinash Reddy, the sitting MP, is one of the accused. And Mr. Jagan Reddy has used all his power to protect him these 5 years. When the CBI went to arrest him in Kurnool, we saw the Chief Minister himself standing guard. We saw the police, we saw the gundas, everybody shielding Mr. Avinash Reddy for 3 days. There was a law and order situation and the CBI had to go back empty-handed. So for 5 years, we saw Mr. Jagan Reddy protect the accused. And after 5 years, I couldn't bear the thought that the same person be elected again. When my brother proposed to field Mr. Avinash Reddy as the MP again, I decided to stand against it because the blood of Vivekananda Reddy is still crying out for justice.
So it's a very personal battle, as you say, but as far as the Congress is concerned, some would say that the memories of the partition of the state still remain strong and it's very difficult for the Congress to regain momentum in Andhra Pradesh.
I feel that the Congress party not coming to power in 2014 was the biggest drawback for Congress, because had the Congress come back to power in 2014, the bifurcation wouldn't have hurt so much because the Congress party would have fulfilled all its promises, like the special status, like the Polavaram project, like the capital city, like the Cuddappah steel factory. Almost 5 lakh crores of rupees was supposed to be given to the state of Andhra Pradesh in those days. Had that happened, the hurt wouldn't have been so much. But I feel it's been 10 years now and the people are seeing the void, the emptiness, and I feel that the people are giving a chance to the Congress. They are thinking about Congress. Because they've seen they've seen how depthless the BJP party is, and they've also seen that Chandrababu Naidu and Mr. Jagan Reddy are hand in glove with the same BJP party that is once and again cheated the people of Andhra Pradesh.
You know, this has been a family pocketborough since 1989. First your father, then of course your uncle, then your brother, now your cousin. You are fighting your cousin. Would your contesting not just split the opposition vote? Would it? I mean, is there something of a personal relationship within the family which is still strong? You are all known for your close loyalties to each other. You were with your brother when he was in jail and you campaigned in 2012. How would you respond to those who say that, look, this is just a family soap opera that's playing out?
It wouldn't seem like that because the people here see Dr. YSR and his brother Dr. Vivekananda Reddy as their leaders. These people have played a vital role in relinquishing the faction politics in the Cuddappah region. I have seen my uncle, my father, my grandfather sit in panchayats for long hours. Our house is witness to that. These people are witness to that. They have tried their best to not only eradicate factionism but also made sure that these people thrive. This is actually a drought hit area. But the people were happy while Dr. YSR was Chief Minister, while Vivekananda Reddy was their leader, locally available to the leaders, to the people here. They were very happy. And when this thing happened in the life of Mr. Vivekananda Reddy himself, when he was brutally murdered, the people treat it as personal to them, not to our family.
So it's a personal battle, you're saying, for the people as well. I'm asking last couple of questions. Do you have a message to your brother here on the political stage? Do you have a message to your brother YS Jagan Reddy?
Yes, my message would be that this is your own sister here who's walked 3,200 kilometers of Padayatra when you were in jail, advocating your cause, because I thought it was right then, and it was right then. But now, the cause of the murder of our uncle is greater than any politics, any selfish reason any of us might have. So for the greater cause, I plead Mr. Jagan Reddy to please think of justice and to do justice at least for once.
That's a strong personal message. I have one last question, and this is from a Cuddappah politician to the rest of India, which is suffering from a heat wave. It's 45, 46 degrees Celsius. What's the tip? What's the key to standing in this heat and struggling through an election campaign, surviving an election campaign? Is there a lesson that the rest of us who are struggling with the heat wave can take from a Cuddappah politician?
I'm not sure what keeps us going. I think it's the applause from the people. It's their love, their devotion, I think, that keeps us going.
I think we're all going to be really badly tanned after this election campaign. So that's YS Sharmila there on her campaign trail here at the Cuddappah Lok Sabha constituency. Joining me now is the incumbent Cuddappah MP, Mr. Avinash Reddy. Sir, this is what, a family pocket borough since 1989. Somebody from the YSR family is the one who's always represented this constituency. This time it's an intense battle between cousins here. Does that affect the campaign here?
No, not at all. People have truly acknowledged, truly realized Jagan Reddy garu as the real heir of Sri YS Reddy garu. And Jagan Reddy garu, in the last 5 years, he has delivered whatever promises he made in 2019. And today, with all the confidence, we are going into the people, and people are welcoming us in a very big way. Especially the women of Andhra Pradesh are one-sidedly behind YSRCP. Especially the women, the senior citizens, they are one-sidedly behind YSRCP. So the battle is going to be a one-sided battle only here.
The accusations that your cousin is making against you, also the case, you don't see that denting the credibility of your candidature?
See, people in this district know what kind of person Avinash Reddy is. Whether Avinash Reddy is what she describes is correct or not, people of this district clearly knows. They know my nature. I have been here for the last, I have been representing this parliament for the past 10 years. People clearly knows me. So I leave her accusations to her wisdom, because I don't want to comment on her. I leave it to her wisdom, because she is making very blatant remarks. She is trying to spit poison in the minds of people. But I am very sure and certain that her comments or her accusations they will not have any impact on people.
You don't fear that the votes could get split in what has been a traditional family stronghold? The votes could get split with another family member contesting?
No, as I just said just now, people are strongly with YSRCP, strongly with YS Jagan Reddy garu, and anyone who represents YSRCP.
And the accusations, the case against you, you don't see that impacting the electorate?
Not at all. Not at all.
And the TDP, Janasena, BJP alliance, you don't see that changing the narrative in the parliamentary election, whereas we don't know where the YSRCP stands in the national scenario?
Basically, TDP, Janasena, BJP, they do not have credibility. 2014, Chandrababu Naidu has made so many promises. He promised farmer loan waiver. He promised Dwakra women loan waiver. He promised job to every household. He has made so many promises, and he failed to deliver even a single promise. So there is no credibility to him. Whereas our leader has credibility. So just because Chandrababu Naidu doesn't have credibility, he is trying to take the help of Pawan Kalyan or Modi or Congress also in AP. In AP, INC is not, it's not INC, it is Chandrana Congress in AP. It is Chandrababu Congress in AP. So he is trying to take the help of all these parties directly and indirectly to bring problems to Jagan Reddy garu. So
my final question, do you have a prediction here? You have Mr. Raghuram Reddy, who's the sitting MLA as well of this constituency. Do you have a prediction for Andhra Pradesh, both Lok Sabha and Assembly?
Our leader is clearly making a statement. 175 MLAs and 25 MPs, and we as his representatives, we stick to the same statement, 175 MLAs and 25 MPs.
That was the incumbent MP Avinash Reddy as well as the challenger here, YS Sharmila. Uma, you've been hearing all this. Well, obviously, Andhra Pradesh politics and what's up for grabs is much, much more than just this family tussle. Just give us an overview of both Rayalseema region as well as the larger issues playing out as far as Andhra Pradesh is concerned.
The mother of all electoral battles in the south of the country, I would think, is being played out in Andhra Pradesh, where it's a very intensive battle between the YSRCP on the one side and, of course, the alliance of the NDA with the BJP, the TDP and the Janasena on the other. The kind of, tensions that are playing out is the reason why we see violence breaking out every now and then in multiple districts, in fact, wherever the cadres seem to come, face to face, and there is tension that comes up. And the kind of language that's being used also very reflective of the mood of both the politicians. It's a do or die battle is what they are fighting it out like, because for Chandrababu Naidu, a very, very senior politician who has had a long career in politics, is someone who's been saying, in fact, that if he does not win this election, this will be his last election. And all these three parties coming together, both Janasena and Chandrababu Naidu, repeatedly saying that they have come together only to defeat Jagan Reddy, because they believe, the kind of language that they use for Jagan Reddy is something that he has complained to the Election Commission about, the kind of, accusations that they make against each other. Largely, if you were to see the division of the seats, within the NDA now, the big thing, the big campaign that will be mounted is also with the Prime Minister now coming into Andhra Pradesh as well, and he will be holding public meetings as well as road shows, and that is expected to give a big push, especially to the BJP candidates. He'll be in Rajahmundry, he'll be campaigning for Anakapalli MP, CM Ramesh Rajahmundry. You have the daughter of NTR, Purandeshwari, who is in fact the BJP candidate from Rajahmundry. He's also going to go to Vijayawada, which is really the political heartbeat of Andhra Pradesh is considered to be in Vijayawada. That's where he'll be doing a road show, in fact, where incidentally YS Sujana Chaudhary, who had shifted from the TDP to the BJP, is now contesting as an assembly candidate. He'll also be going to Rajampet, where former Congress Chief Minister Kiran Kumar Reddy is going to be there, is a candidate from there, and of course he's going to be going to Tirupati as well. Back to you.
Uma, would you agree if we classify this as an election which is a contest between the YSR Reddy state government welfare schemes vis-a-vis the strength of the TDP Janasena alliance, and primarily one that could test whether allying with the BJP could work for the TDP or not? Very briefly, we just have 2 minutes, your answer on that.
Okay, see, BJP does not have ground strength in Andhra Pradesh, but what they are looking at is certainly hoping to repeat what happened in 2014 when the Telugu Desam and the BJP came together and Janasena supported it from outside. But what I must point out critically this time round is that, as you know, reservation has become the central kind of a debating issue in this particular election, with the BJP going all out in every meeting talking about stopping Muslim quota from now on and insisting that it is in fact they do not, the constitution does not allow reservation on the basis of religion. That is something that could harm the Telugu Desam Janasena, and that's something that they would certainly worry about. So while they hope that the magic of Modi's presence will bring them that vote which is looking for development, looking for Modi as that symbol of progressive India, an India that can has found a place under the sun. They are also looking for Chandrababu Naidu for similar reasons,
right.
But the Muslim factor is something that I would think the NDA allies are certainly worried about.
That's an important factor. In fact, even in a place like Cuddappah, you have a large minority population. Remember, Uma, in 2014, I remember the TDP turning around and saying Namo stands for Naidu and Modi and not just Narendra Modi. Let's see how this one plays out. You'll be here tracking Phase 4 when Andhra Pradesh goes to vote. But for the moment, to a constituency and a candidate who is facing the test in Phase 3, that's next Tuesday. Basavaraj Bommai, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, BJP candidate in the Haveri Gadag constituency, is fighting a battle to enter Parliament. My colleague Nihal Kidwai caught up with Basavaraj Bommai at Haveri, and this is what he had to say.
The former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Basavaraj Bommai ji, is contesting from Haveri. It is his debut. as a Lok Sabha candidate from this constituency, sir, how confident are you for your victory?
See, the way the people are responding, I have travelled more than 350 villages. All cross sections of the people are coming out openly and supporting and responding. I am very confident that I will win with a very comfortable majority.
But sir, certain odds are there, like Ishwarappa ji has revolted, and so what you have to say about it, because Korba population is...
Ishwarappa doesn't have any factor here. Therefore, in fact, he knows that I had supported his son also. But however, the party leaders have decided that I should contest. So that will not be an issue here.
Sir, you are known here as the irrigation man. As the irrigation minister, you have done a lot, not only for the constituency, but also for the state. Being an MP, how would you like to take it further?
See, Prime Minister is also giving priority to irrigations. There is a water mission program in Government of India. Krishi Sinchai Yojana is there. And at the macro level, interlinking of river has been planned out. So all these issues I will take very keen interest. I will deliberate and debate in the parliament.
You are also one of the very powerful Lingayat leader. Here, how are you getting support from the Lingayat community? Because your opponent is also a Lingayat leader.
And that doesn't matter. I said all cross sections of the people, all strata people are supporting the Prime Minister candidate, Mr. Narendra Modi ji. There is no competition at all. Even in a remote village, Modi wave is there. Therefore, I get support from everybody, including Lingayat.
But sir, Panchamsali had revolted a little. Some resistance was there from their side.
No, nothing of that sort. In each and every taluka, all are united and supporting me.
What are issues before you when you go to voters?
I have been. They know that I am a development man, so they expect a lot of things. I have said that basically infrastructure, irrigation and industrialization.
And Modi factor?
Modi factor is a core factor. So what I will do for the constituency is three eyes. But all the other programs, everything, the entire nation is led by Modi. And Modi factor is always there. That's the core. That's the base.
Thank you very much. So the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, Basavaraj Bommai ji, two former Chief Ministers are contesting this time. From Belgavi, Jagdish Shettar ji, and from Haveri, Basavaraj Bommai ji. He is quite confident that people would support him and he will win this election. From Haveri, with camera person Govind Murthy, Nihal Kidwai for NDTV.
Well, that's the battle for Haveri Gadag, but our Southern View election journey, which has done 7,400 kilometers, 39 key leaders and candidates across 19 Lok Sabha constituencies over 30 days, comes to a close. And of course, DM Kumar, our video journalist who shot all of it, and Swami Shetty, who's the driver who drove all around this journey, which is finally reached Cuddappah. We'll head to Bangalore for the weekend, which is a lot cooler. Kumar, what's the big learning?
Big learning is all the four states is more than 45-degree temperature.
All four states more than 45, 47 degrees temperature. We've learned how to deal with the heat. We'll leave you with the glimpses of our 7,400 kilometer journey across the four southern states as we say goodbye to you this Friday evening. The news continues here on NDTV. Dravidian politics has been a seesaw battle between ADMK and DMK. Are you nervous that this time a third force may make a difference here?
We see no force. We see vacuum.
Can the BJP change the old Dravidian narrative of DMK versus AIDMK?
You really think so? I don't think so.
Do you think it was still the right strategy to fight this election alone?
Mood on the ground, Modi ji's 10 years, Modi ji's image in Tamil Nadu, the kind of hard work the party has put in.
What a thing for the summer, huh? This is the best thing for the summer. Yeah, I can have this in one hand and then do the interview with you also on the other hand.
Seeing a total change in the whole constituency.
So here it is between the India alliances versus the BJP.
What's the defining feature here?
I think it is more Mr. Tarun's attempt to do it, make it very personal.
A party which has weaponized CBI, ED, IT and so on.
The results of these elections could result in instability for the state government. Is there a fear of that?
Instability will come only if the people are unhappy.
The state leadership having the same push that it can in an assembly election and a parliamentary election here.
This election is how to keep our democracy strong.
It's a bit of personal battle for you.
Yes, it is. It is.